The green economy has resource scarcity problem. Hello and welcome to Inventiva. This is Sonia Gatraj back again with the big news. The sustainability race is on and corporations, investors and government worldwide have made ambitious commitments to reduce their operation, negative environmental and social impacts on them as well. But there's a problem. New solutions will inevitably trigger bottlenecks for the very resources, infrastructures, and the capabilities upon which they depend. While the supply of these sustainability-related resources will expand due to the investment and innovation in many categories, rapid growth in demand will likely outstrip supply, heightening competition and pushing up the prices as well. The result is that the worldwide is entering into the place of the period of sustainability-driven scarcities, bringing new risks and opportunities, and the potential to change the dynamics of the competition in many industries for the decades ahead. Other impending sustainability scarcities and already visible in several categories. Followed by we have is recycled plastic. According to BCG's analysis, about 45% of the demand for recycled polythene and template will be unmade by 2025. This will be a problem for consumer packaged goods companies that have set ambitious rPET packaging goals. Battery inputs. The current supply of the raw materials such as lithium, nickel, cobalt, manganese and graphite is less than one-third of what will be required to meet battery demand in 2030. According to the Cairn Energy Research Advisor, this poses a significant risk to the companies that manufacture electric vehicles and energy storage systems. Followed by we have is green hydrogen. This has been touted as a promising method of decarbonizing heavy industries such as steel and cement manufacturing, chemical and petrochemical refining and large-scale shipping. Industry projections of supply and demand of green hydrogen suggest production capacities will need to grow by a factor of 100 to 200 over the next 30 years to meet the demand. However, the level of the growth in supply could be challenging, given potential bottlenecks in the production of equipment and factory inputs such as platinum needed for the cathodes in electrolyzers as well as in the renewable energy input required to produce the green hydrogen. And the third category we have is identifying and anticipating critical bottlenecks. Forward-looking companies can take the moves necessary to elevate constraints and turn them to a competitive advantage for themselves. Steps that the companies can take now. Faced with the sustainability scarcities, company will need to develop a portfolio of the strategic and the tactical responses to mitigate risk and capitalize on the opportunities. Depending on the specific resources in question, these responses should include: Number 1 is securing supply through long-term contracts with investing and exiting a new supplier. This could only focus on mitigating shortages but also on making the relevant supply chain more resilient. Owing the origins by acquiring suppliers or developing new sources to ensure that the companies will be able to satisfy their future demand for critical inputs while potentially also building new businesses to supply for the others. Followed by is forcing innovations to turn constraints into opportunities by redesigning goods and services to reduce or eliminate the need for the resource in question. Extracting value through price premiums or product that rely on sustainable materials or by building entirely new business that provides sustainable resources for the others. Followed by we have is arbitraging the options to create advantage for paying off the different supply and pricing dynamics for sustainability scarcities across different geographies, seeding the market and heading new scarcity risk through a portfolio of ventures, investment and technologies and companies aiming to resolve resources bottlenecks. And the last up we have is broadening the market by advocating for public policies and investing the enable technologies, innovation, expand supply and incentives alternative of prospectively scarce input. Acting collectively by categorizing and participating in industry and cross sectors coalitions to address supply constraints including with the government and NGOs, will such moves can make businesses model more durable, They will only create competitive advantages and value by being fully baked into the business strategy and business models innovation. Our research to date find that the less one-fifth of companies pursuing sustainability outcomes have done so in many ways that the reinforce advantage and the value creation. Fewer, still less than 10%, are using sustainability to reshape the boundaries of competition or reimagine their businesses. It may sound crass to seek profit and advantages in sustainability, and apparently opposing forces will leverage the power and innovation potential of the corporate economy to accelerate the scales and the sustainability agenda.